So, what do we do now?
I remember what he's looking for. He's still trying to find the Ruzavan.
He needs the Necronomicon. He's trying to use the Stella to awaken Zamindor.
Don't say that name.
Why is it prohibited? It is the foundation of all of our research.
Not to pivot from whatever he's trying to do. But you all hear that voice too, right?
Wake up.
Save me.
Everybody. As we left off, we had found some semblance of victory here in the Mysterium. Some small degree of safety. Enough that we were able to at least rest, ready ourselves, most of us, anyway, and prepare to delve yet further down the depths of the Mysterium. We know that this place has 4 levels. We know we've only been through 2 of them. And already, we have very much been tested. You would have awoken this morning, well, awoken from a decently restful sleep for 3 of you, awoken from a scant few minutes of rest for 1 of you, with a sort of eerie feeling. It's not comforting, this place. It doesn't feel safe. But you do the best you can. And as you readied yourselves, prepared your weapons and your magic to move on, what do we have here? Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. Start this time.
My name is Brett, and I play Reginald Sagacious Fox. And I look like a fox.
Oh, wow,
That's
dude.
the new intro. Okay, that's gonna be hard to talk.
Yeah.
We've got a new intro now.
I actually really like that.
Oh,
Banger. Oh,
man.
Ooh, that's a good.
Keep that recorded, guys. Keep that one recorded.
Let's take it from the top.
Crushed it. You want to take 2 on that? Nope.
No, we don't need to.
Can we get that clean?
1 and done.
My name is Sully, and I play Adelmay, the itty-bitty gnomish witch who has a friend named Hypervolt.
You do have a friend named Hypervolt. Hype train failed. Must redress the balance. Solely hero points to
Thank
Tammy.
you.
If you want to pass your card real quick, I don't want to touch the piles. I don't know which one's supposed to be which.
That's scary.
The piles spook me.
It just says you
Mass?
die. That's weird.
IRL.
Imagine there's just a. This is honestly just.
It was a joke,
Okay,
man. It was just
no,
a joke.
Hold on.
What have you done?
Some of the hero points, just having an instant and immediate effect, is actually a really cool idea.
Suddenly.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Suddenly.
Suddenly.
Having
I
some of
love
the
that
hero
rule.
points be suddenly, like you just pull it, and as soon as you read it, something happens. Ooh.
Cook on that, Arcadis.
Let's go. Okay, we're cooking.
We could
Hold
make-
on. We're accidentally cooking a little bit here.
My bad.
That's kind of like Bless and Bane. You could kind of make it its own stack almost of just like...
That's true. It's like, I guess more like a minor wheel or
We can talk about it in post.
Yeah.
Like, well, a wheel probably is a hero point, but like...
Well, you could just make it like it might be good or bad. You
We
just
can
don't
talk
know.
about this in push-show.
Like
I want to
spinning
introduce
the-
myself.
Okay, we'll talk about this later.
Okay, it's called Match to the Moment. Thank you.
Okay, let's get to
I want to talk about myself.
Possibilities have filled my mind now.
We're talking shop.
Any pitches in the chat?
Get in the Discord and send us your best instantaneous hero point ideas. Anyway.
I think we should start introductions all over again.
No,
Go back
keep
to the
going.
fox.
Okay, so
I'm a fox. I got a fuzzy tail.
This is what happens when I give them a moment of peace in the horror campaign.
I'm a gnome and I don't
Doesn't
have a fuzzy
tail.
tail.
Today.
Alright, there you go.
Thank you. I'm Colby. I play MD, the full-blooded orc rogue. I have a bunch of scars, and I'm very tired.
Well, you didn't sleep. You decided to stay up all night trying to...
Praying to God.
channeling some of your old ritualistic energy that you haven't used that in some time. It would have been even within your memory just a few weeks past. It didn't work, but it was worth trying. We'll get to you in a minute. You just hang out. Hang out. Do what you're good at. Look pretty. You have no choice but to rest. Fatigue and a lack of resources were wearing you down. By the time morning doesn't even feel like an appropriate word, you have no idea what time it is, really. By the time you woke, there was still no sign of Marius. That creature, that second spawn from beyond space, had seemed to dissolve him. Nothing at all was left. All that was left to do now was continue. You can't retreat. There's no other way out of the Mysterium. So you would leave the relative safety of the Mysterium Guard's little sanctuary to move back out throughout the floor to address the various statues.
As we were walking, I noticed first once we woke up, and I was preparing this little thing of like hair and ointment, and then like moss and fuzz and grossness. Sort of, it kind of smells. But then I was like, "Listen, there's a little bit of caffeine in this as well."
Shot of espresso.
And I go over towards MD. I'm like,
Magic.
MD, this might just help you a little bit in the beginning, which is my little feat that I have that does root magic. So you get basically a +2 bonus for your first roll for saving throw, I believe. And hold on,
just give a little
+2 circumstance.
The first save he makes that day, he just gets a little +2 on it. That's neat.
That's pretty nice.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Which gives one ally the you can't be yourself. The first.
At the time to read this was any time in the last 45 minutes.
I need to
read it.
assure you, he has been reading.
I have been reading it. It's a saving
This
throw.
is not for a lack of
Saving
effort.
throw a haunt. Saving throw or a haunt, basically.
saving throw or a haunt.
The first time of day that your
I love
ally attempts a
betrayal.
saving throw or a haunt,
So,
you give him +2 circumstance bonus.
why,
Okay.
why haunt specifically?
I don't
If a
know.
ghost
That
pops
was
out,
weird.
And you're like, ooh, I'm fine. Because I drank herbal tea.
Exactly.
I don't believe in you.
What's the ghost can't do anything to you. You tell him you don't believe in ghosts. That's
Ghosts
It's
aren't
gonna
real.
be an end.
show's over right there. You can't touch it.
You just close your eyes and go, la 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 la.
Ghost law.
Why do we have this?
I'm so sorry.
Somebody's desk during the week, 9 to 5. In order
This is where we do our business.
Janet from HR. That's her.
Oh my
that's her
God.
jargon.
Jay, please drive this train. Keep
Okay.
this moving. I don't know.
We're back.
Wait.
We're okay. Huh?
So that should help you out a little bit.
MD is like unfocused. Like he has one of those daggers out that not this dagger. He's kind of like running his finger across it, checking the sharpness. Like, huh?
No,
Oh.
you want me to apply it? It's just kind of you just put it like around like your ears and your
Oh.
neck, and that can just it'll.
Sure.
Okay.
Whatever makes
All right.
you feel
These
better.
paws come towards you and just. There we go, my friend. All right. Okay. All right. We'll be fine.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right.
Due
Thanks.
to your choices last night, MD, foregoing rest to attempt to help Adelmay, today you are fatigued. It's actual, just direct physical exhaustion. You have a -1 penalty to AC and saves, which will somewhat counteract that benefit Reginald gave you, but still be net positive on the first one. Possibly more importantly than that, while you are exploring the Mysterium today, you just don't have the wherewithal to even take an exploration activity. You don't have the energy or the focus. You're not going to be seeking or thinking or doing anything. Just keeping your eyes open and continuing forward is really all that you can muster. A group of you make your way around, now knowing where all 4 of these metal-headed statues are located, turning them one by one before making your way back once more to the scene of the incredible battle from last episode, a room of just rubble and ruin. Unfortunately, that brief inversion of gravity had caused much of the rocks to tumble around the statues at each corner of this little portal. It looks much like the one on the top floor did. There's 4 faces of grinning angels with oddly sharp teeth carved into the 4 corners of this rounded hole about 5 feet, rounded plate about 5 feet across. Each of these mouths are not just shallow recesses, but pits, feet deep.
All right. Nin. We'll have to figure out whatever happens with Marius later. I mean, we just have to keep moving. That's
Yeah, I guess so.
crazy.
I mean, we've got the dust.
What does that do again?
That it's like what Marius
Oh, his.
says.
Yeah, it's him.
You
Oh, that's right.
collected what
It's
small
we collected.
amount of
Yeah,
residue
Prototype's
that's
got it.
left.
Yeah, I do.
It's a great imitation of his voice.
Like,
Prototype, yeah, does
you know.
does have that residue in a small little satchel. Just kind of looks at it, looks back at the group of you.
Yeah, she's got it.
Would smile if she had the capability, I'm sure.
All in the body language.
All the body language.
Just perks up a
She
little
doesn't have
bit.
a lot of that either. Well, actually, she does. She's fairly emotive.
While they're having that conversation, I'm just like poking my hand in the holes. I work for Edelme.
You feel around these odd pits. The second that you reach your hand into, you feel a sort of unpleasant and waxy carved metal tongue in the base. Slightly curved like a handle. It's like the floor above. Grip it, pull it out. And as you do, this massive metal valve opens. Up top, when you first came in, from the study rooms to the Arcana, a staircase had extended out from the walls. As you look down this shaft, at first it just looks like a pit descending into absolute darkness. This floor and the floor above were well lit. The floor below, even from here, you can see that does not appear to be the case. As you watch, though, you see carvings of dancing angels ringing this whole shaft. Their arms extend out from the wall, each holding the hand of the one next to them.
Climb down.
Oh my god.
It's a much more awkward descent. Well, I don't know. You sledded down the last one, so I don't really know if it gets more awkward than that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go first, and then just think. You seem exhausted, and
I'm
so
fine. I'm start walking down.
this is your pride. Okay. All right.
He's not
It's-
gonna listen to you.
As
I
much, if not more, climbing than it is walking down these small, awkward footholds that the statue's hands form. It's a lot more difficult to pass, and the going is a bit more slow. But as you wind your way down another shaft, dozens and dozens of feet deeper into the bedrock beneath the ear, behind you, you see a faint yellow light of Prototype's crystal flicker out.
While
She just
we're climbing down.
completely freezes on this improvised staircase.
Whoa, hey, are you okay?
There is no response.
Okay, hold on. Guys, stop. I'm gonna go check her
This
out.
is a very awkward place to stop.
Well, look at her.
Oh, I know.
Other than, well, all of the normal things of the last day that have been wrong with her, she doesn't look any worse, but you're all too aware of whatever corruption it is that has taken hold in the pair of you, Edelme. It doesn't look like it's advanced. It doesn't look like it's any worse, but she seems to have, for lack of a better way to explain it, lost power completely. She's still intact. She doesn't collapse into a pile of rocks. Her new, somewhat fibrous exterior seeming to hold her together. But she is off.
I just want to watch out so she doesn't fall.
Okay,
I'll be on fall duty.
she's totally shut down.
Well,
She's
we
just...
need to get off these stairs before they fold back down.
We do.
I don't think I can turn her back on right now.
I'm gonna
Well, last time she
Push.
just came back on.
back up and just kind of test Prototype's weight. I could probably carry her down.
At that, you hear the gentle sound of scraping stone as the handholds near the top start to fold back into.
Okay.
Yep, go down.
Oh!
At that point,
Oh.
as you go to lift Prototype, the crystal flares with blue life. And now let's go ahead and introduce our last player here.
My name is Corey. I play Prototype B47. Anything. I don't know. I don't have a legal name yet. And I like being held.
Great news.
Like this.
You
Oh!
You are set in the hotel room with most of the party sat on a bed next to Reginald, who was ready to explain any concept of what the heck was going on. He would just kind of appeared with no knowledge of why you were here, no real memory of how you got here, no idea what's happening. He sat down, turned to you, and said, "So, there's this idiot," and then suddenly you are in a dark chute. And MD is trying to lift you
you
on
holding,
a
like, my
very
waist?
awkward setup of
It's like
funnels.
it's holding you however I got handholds on you. Like I'm kind of picked you up a little bit.
As I realize what's happening, I throw my arms around your neck and I go, "My hero!"
I'm glad to be of
We'll
service.
say this side of Prototype is far more affectionate.
Hey, I hate to break
gotta
it to
go.
you, but we gotta go.
Oh, okay, bye.
I start taking off.
Prototype will jump out of your arms and start following the group.
You all scamper down the last of the handholds. The last few angels carved almost in positions, leaning and twisting down to reach down to the floor below. Handholds emerging from the walls of the chamber beneath you to lead you down to the floor itself. Most of you can see in the dark. It's actually not most anymore. We've lost a lot of our dark vision. It's half at
Low
this
light
point.
I have low light vision.
I have
Yeah,
dark
so
vision.
low
I have
light.
straight dark vision.
As you
I can ignite any torch.
lose the light above you, it gets darker and darker down this shaft until the dim blue emanation from Prototype, even with low light vision, is just barely enough to illuminate the handholds as you descend. But those of you with dark vision, you aren't doing much better, because a fog hangs extremely heavy over the lowest part of this staircase. By the time your feet have reached the floor, you can barely even see the floor. In fact, you can't really see anything further than you can reach out your hand. An incredibly thick, rolling smoke fills the room. It has no odor. It has no feel. It doesn't choke you or make it difficult to breathe. It just is a black, inky cloud hanging around all of you. Huddled here at the bottom of the staircase as the last of the arms slide back into the wall, you can barely even see each other.
This probably has some sort of long-term health effect if we stay here a long time.
Do we think it's flammable? Like the gas in here? I could try to just shoot off a string of fire just to see if we can illuminate anything up in front of us.
Also could kill all of
I
us.
would have thought that was a good
immediately.
idea. Yeah, before you said, "Hold on, I'm going to cast light on my bow." Okay.
The spell helps, for sure. A brighter source of illumination lets you see a couple of feet around you, maybe. But if you were to walk far enough away that you and MD could reach out and touch each other anymore, you wouldn't be able to see him at all. The smoke is so thick that it just completely catches and occludes this light, and anyone more than 5 feet away from you can't even see the source of it at all.
Hey guys, what happened to the hotel?
Oh, it was a pleasant stay. Good night's rest.
Oh, that's good. So, are we in it? Is this the basement of the hotel?
No.
Is this a new one?
No.
Yeah,
no.
so you don't know anything.
I was in the middle of a conversation and then I was being handled, and I put my hand on your shoulder, which I appreciate, but
Did you go anywhere? Or you just...
You realize you have a kind of dull pain radiating across your entire body.
No, good news. I can feel pain. I can feel it. So, but I don't have, that's the only thing I think, right? I don't have any memories or anything. Right. So, no, I was talking and now I'm here and it kind of hurts.
With the persona switch, does he still have the mushroom growths across his body that didn't burn away? Like, because when prototype switches, her yellow mushrooms usually just go away.
The stone of Prototype's body is still this strange, porous, almost like bark.
So it seems like it's almost like a sleep. So he just leaves and then comes right back.
I got
right from when he was.
Bad news about your host. Your body has some sort of infection.
How do rocks get infected?
Mushrooms.
Yeah, you need to be careful with her now because we don't really know what's going on.
Wait. It's really almost 50-50 at this point, actually. I mean, like his own...
No.
I made her.
Right, but... B is also doing its own
not
thing.
Being 50-50.
I don't know what to tell you, but, I mean...
it does... I don't know how long I was out, so you would be the judge of 50-50 or not. But this does feel...
It has been, just to remind you guys, like 2 weeks almost since you've seen this prototype. It's been a while. Because you were in Casimir the last time you saw him. It was before the voyage to Kathir.
So we're in Kathir now.
I don't think he knows where that is.
I don't think I know where that is.
Okay. You know what? Then we're
Is
just...
that far? How far from
We're
where
not
I was relatively?
Far.
Okay.
And...
More than a day's
you don't know what the Mysterium is, do you?
Did it ring any bells?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
No.
then we're in
That's
a
a
really...
mysterious word, am I right?
Yeah.
You.
We're in a really spooky building.
Okay, yep.
And we're trying to... Well, Reginald told you about Lowell's, so that's what we're doing.
The idiot?
The idiot, yes, exactly.
I didn't know he had a name. All
yeah.
right.
Matter of fact, we could just
his name?
Yeah, I like to just call him idiot. Idiot's totally fine.
It's a little rude.
I'll take that as gospel.
That's fine. I don't care if it's rude. That's the only mean thing I've done.
To be fair, manners don't seem to be a growing issue with our dynamics we have.
It's
around
very
here.
true. It's very true.
Right then. So what do we do? This is supposed to be the mystery level of the maze. No one knows the path through except the alkalites or whatever, and they're supposed to be here to guide us.
Like the previous levels of the library, there are hundreds more carvings of angels along the walls. Now you can only see them if you are very much close to them. The hallway seems to be about as wide as it was upstairs, maybe 10 feet across, and if you're standing near its middle, you can just make out the walls on either side. Those on this level are dancing and cavorting. Some of them have oddly sly expressions. Through the fog and out of the corner of your eye, the images almost seem to move when you're not looking at them directly. Unlike the floors above, the walls are not lined with shelves and bookcases. They are barren, save for the carvings of the angels.
Wait, are they moving? Because that would be odd.
It would be odd.
And I would know.
You see, here's my challenge with That's Odd and Strange Aeons. You just came down a carved angel staircase into a floor
That's odd.
Completely full of extremely
Also
heavy,
odd.
obscuring smoke, carved with weird, creepy angels that kind of look like
My
they're
whole
moving.
life is
It's like-
always just
it's-
living. That's odd. That's odd. Like these
We
like.
should change his
It's
ability.
all odd.
We should just change his ability to that's average.
That's odder than usual.
That is
Odder than
odd.
usual.
All right then.
I'm a
so
fox, not an otter.
Which way do we want
You
to go?
can make out that you appear to be at a 90-degree angle. You've come down at the inside corner of it, where a section of the wall has been carved away to make room for those last couple steps down to the floor.
I want to reach out to just put my hands on the outer wall, just so I can kind of know where I am. I'm not really a big fan of the dark.
Edelmate, I think we should stay as close together as possible.
Okay.
gonna pick her up
Well,
and put her up on my
He
shoulders.
loves doing that.
She's easy to pick up. And then Reginald and Prototype just stay next to me.
I can't even see you from up here.
I really can't focus on a lot of stuff. So, like, but as an aside, I'm gonna pull out like a notebook and then flip to like a back page that's empty and pull out like a little piece of charcoal. It's like, I don't know what kind of room we're in. We have no marking, so it's best to try to at least track where we walked.
So,
Every time.
here's where this is going to get a little fun. That map you see right there, that smoky little corner, is, at least for the foreseeable future, the only thing that you are going to see. Exploring this floor, we are going to do fully theater of the mind. Because being able to easily see the actual physical map, the squares around you, the places you've been, where you're going, where your options are, would make it much, much easier for you to understand where you actually are versus just trying to keep track of it. So we use this corner here as a directional reference, just so we're all on the same page. What is up on this screen may not be north, but we'll call it north for the purposes of all having a common way to refer to directions. Because as Colby has with his little journal there, it may be difficult to figure out how to actually get around.
That's a good idea.
What are you all doing as you begin to explore this level of the Mysterium? Obviously, carrying Cammy, not much.
You can take an exploration activity.
So before we start moving, can I, just to test if it is flammable in a safer way, I want to just activate, I want to channel my elements so that, and then do the thermal nimbus so that it is just like a heat wave that kind of shoots off me. And I just want to see if any of the smoke in front of me reacts to it, like if it like sparks at all by there being heat increasing or anything like that.
As you pull up this nimbus and it whirls around and rolls off of you, it doesn't appear to ignite the clouds at all. It affects it either way. The gas is neither flammable nor is it sort of retardant to your powers. It doesn't appear to interact with the fire at all. And as a matter of fact, here's an odd for you. The smoke doesn't even appear to react to the movement of the air that the fire would cause.
Okay.
Because that level of heat would
Cause
swirl
some
and eddy the
sort
smoke.
of
It
reaction. There's
it
no
doesn't
reaction
react
to
to it
this.
physically at all, nor does it react to any physical stimulus of you waving your hands or walking through it. It slowly rolls and churns, but entirely on its own, unfazed by each of your interactions.
It's almost like the fog itself is almost like a projection of some sort, or even, I don't know, even at a different time.
Or magic.
Magic.
I don't think it's magic.
It doesn't react normally.
I mean, it could
Like
be.
normal
you
fog
have-
would. You would be able to still.
You have the
fluid
crystal in your eye isn't really doing you any favors here. You can't really see much through the fog with or without it just by trying to look. So what are we all doing as we begin to explore?
What are the options about exploring?
It's really whatever you want it to be. The common picks are keeping an eye out, searching, taking the perception checks for things, recalling knowledge to think and to get the knowledge checks, scouting to give everyone an initiative bonus if you do run into something,
Right.
keeping an effect going, following the expert, sneaking. Get a lot of
I'll be perceiving as trying to figuring out.
Not a lot to see, but you'll
Right, and whatever I
Seeing
can.
it harder.
all the more reason to keep an eye out, right? How about you, Edelman?
I will be a little scared and thinking.
All right.
Nothing new.
MD is quite exhausted and trying to keep track of this mapping and carrying Edelman around. It's about all he's got in him. So, okay.
I'll do explore the perception one as well.
All right. So you two are gonna be searching.
Searching.
You're gonna be recalling. So we have.
How dare you?
What was that face for?
I don't know. I scared myself.
I didn't know I could do that.
You know the video of the baby
My body's
panda.
never done that before.
The video of the baby panda sneezing is scaring the mama
Oh
panda.
my gosh.
No,
Except
this is like the baby panda sneezing and scaring itself.
yeah.
I love 2008. I miss
Right.
them.
You have two directions here.
Deep hole.
It seems like south or east. Which way?
Edelmay will kind of, she is definitely a little bit unsettled. Low light, she's fine. But pure dark kind of makes her a little bit uneasy. So kind of like taking a tight grip on MD's skull after trying to sort of feel out for the wall and realizing that she can't really. It's kind of far. You feel like you're just sort of sitting in the middle of space, especially when you're also in the air. So just to feel something. She'll be like, okay, forward. Ho.
Okay.
As I do notice the fear, so like, look, listen, we will keep. I know you're in somewhat darkness up there, but listen, we'll just keep a slow conversation going. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna get through it. We're all right here.
That's actually good
We're
because
gonna keep.
then I can kind of keep track of where you are.
Yes, exactly.
Reginald, do you go in front? Or do you want Prototype to go in front?
Nope, I'll go in front. That's a good idea. I don't know why it is, but I will.
I mean, I can go. I don't mind. I don't mind going in front. It's okay. I can. I don't know you that well, so I don't take this offensively. But I think I can defend myself if something jumps out at me a little more than you can.
Extremely offensive, and how dare you?
I've seen you fight for a minute, so I'm just basing it off of this one fight.
Just take the front.
Prototype
You're not wrong.
still have a sort of glow from the gem? No,
It's very faint. Yeah, there's always a little bit of light. Very.
Does
muted
it
emanating
seem
from
like
the
the
crystal,
fog
but-
is like dimming the light? Like,
Well, I mean, it's a thick physical fog. It's not dimming the light. It's just like it's so thick that I mean, you can't see a light on the other side of a smoke screen because the smoke is blocking the light.
Right.
It's so incredibly thick that it's only a couple of feet before you can't see it at all.
okay.
Well,
Those of you that are not Edelmay, like you can't look down and see your feet.
Right.
Like, it's-
I feel like she's just seeing the top of our heads, basically, like barely
Yeah,
the
up
top
on
of our
up
heads.
Like,
on your
kinda
shoulders.
barely,
Yeah, you
but-
can't see the floor. Yeah, you.
how tall were you? You're tall. I could probably see, and you glow a little bit, so I could probably see you.
You see like busts of
I feel
your
like this is
teeth
important to
floating in the
establish
smoke.
early who she can see if she's way up there.
I don't think anyone's so short you can't see them. but-
Okay.
I think Reginald's like average height.
Yeah. None of your party would, unless there was another. No, none of your party
Okay,
would be
okay.
so
Oh,
short.
I
you
don't
wouldn't
think I
be able
made
to see them at
six.
all.
I don't know. I made myself tall and skinny.
Same.
I go south.
Okay.
Alright. So
All
you
right.
start to move south through the area here. The hallway continues for a little while. Going is exceptionally slow. There's no telling what exactly you may run into. Eventually, after what feels agonizing, but maybe a few dozen feet, maybe more, you see a wall come into view in front of you. The hallway angles off to the right.
Hold on.
East
Hold
or
on.
west?
Before we get too far, is this character POV right?
Character
or
POV,
how we would
right.
perceive
so
it?
if you're going,
Can we
it would
use
be-
southwest and
So then it'd
east?
be west.
West.
That is exact. This is so important. Okay,
This
so
is
we're
very important.
with a curve to the west
Yes.
and a wall.
Let me take this and I'll use this to keep track
Okay.
of directions here. Okay. So
I was
south.
gonna say, like, before we get too far in.
A few steps past that corner, you see an offshoot. There is a small passageway on your left, which would
Be
be
south?
south. Mentally
Whoa.
practice, yes.
I got it.
There,
Don't worry.
it's a
Oh,
small
like
around
passageway.
that corner.
Right, just around the corner.
Okay,
A few steps past, there's a small section leading off to the south. It looks similar to the hallway that had led to the final statue on the floor above, a much smaller and narrower passage. The hall also continues forward.
Okay, so it's just like an offshoot. It's not another corner.
Yeah, so you got the hallway going, there's a single offshoot, and it keeps going.
Okay.
Which way?
I'll be side by side with you.
Okay.
Up front.
Okay.
You would not be able to walk. The offshoot will not be able to walk side by side.
Oh, okay.
The offshoot is narrow enough. You would need to move single.
All right.
I'll be second.
I'll talk to you. Do you want to go offshoot?
Let me. I think we should do the. I think we should go somewhere. If something new comes up, we should try and take it.
Yeah.
I don't.
My searchers, give me perception checks.
Yes. I do know if we're in a maze, you always go to the right. That's how you get out of mazes easy.
Or you always go to the left. You pick it when you go in.
Big.
41.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Well, you know
34.
what? 0.
You rolled a 0.
Wait,
It's
you
crazy.
used it. Don't use it yet.
41 and
34? Is that what you got?
34. Sorry. Somebody's
He literally just woke
somebody's
up.
lagging in chat. I was double checking that.
Beans.
I'm just looking. I can't see from here. All right, so we probably got this from spectrum stuff.
We're fine.
But with
Yeah, Arcanus is our tech representative. It's in the chat.
He needs to sleep.
with 34 and a 41, both of you would hear distant sounds of what sounds like squelching flesh.
His favorite squelch.
The 41, you would notice that although it's kind of hard to pinpoint, it sounds kind of echoing around, it sounds like it's coming from the little offshoot, and it sounds much heavier than anything you would have heard upstairs.
Okay, so I take back what I said.
Okay.
Now that we're... I say we should try and stay away from as much danger as possible, unless we need to,
Okay.
if we could until we could figure this place out.
Danger? Is there danger?
So I should not shoot a flame down that.
That might
That
be,
small.
because we don't know. I heard something.
You heard?
Yes.
What'd you hear?
It was
Squelching.
like squelching flesh.
You.
Very heavy.
The,
Could be anything. But I would prefer not to
those things.
deal with anything until we could figure out either more light or getting rid of the fog or something.
Does it sound like the? I mean, squelching flesh sounds like squelching flesh, but
But the
blobby thing is from upstairs.
Possibly. Does it seem more blobby thingy from upstairs
It
like?
does sound very much like that.
It
yes.
sounds very blobby.
Well, I don't want to go down. We shouldn't go down that way.
Yes.
There are blobby things upstairs.
Okay, I got that. This sounds just off reactions, not a good thing. So
No, it was like
It doesn't sound like a pleasant
It's
thing.
like
It
if you
sounds
take a
like-
person and then melt their flesh together and then squish it like molders.
It
clay.
sounds like
Okay.
like bodies just being dropped on stone or rolled across the ground. Or
So guys, I'm really happy to have a second chance at life, but I do wish I was not in such a. You guys fight weird things. I'm not used to that one.
Well, we're trying to save the world, my friend.
Yep. All right.
This is
So let's
kinda-
not go down Squelch Alley. Okay.
Got it.
Got it.
Right.
Oh, we were just trying to catch
We'll
miles.
keep going straight. Which
Which is west.
That's just west.
you continue west. Only a few more steps further, you reach another intersection. For the moment, at first, it looks like an open room. The fog limits your vision so much that it takes a few extra cautious steps for you to even realize that this is an intersection of hallways and not just an opening. You have to step a bit into it before you can see the corners of the walls at the far side.
It's a full intersection?
Mostly.
Okay.
As you're coming in west here, you can continue. It's an almost full intersection. You can continue going west. You can turn right to go north. But to your left, on the south, is another narrow offshoot.
How much squelching is from that?
You still kind of hear it around. It's not obviously emanating through right
Yeah.
there.
Okay. It's minimum squelching.
yeah, I think we're slightly away from it, but it's still present.
So okay. So I think we should just keep following the wall on our right and just kind of keep going that way.
Yeah. And then every once in a while, I want to be like dragging my hand across the wall, see if I feel any patterns or anything like that, or
Torch.
specifically, oh look, here's a switch to turn the whole
You
room
would
on.
feel plenty of patterns. The whole wall is largely covered by carvings of these angels. They aren't
Right.
painted, they are carved
Yeah.
into the walls. Also, as you pass, you would see punctuated every so often down the halls. There are oil lamps mounted up onto the wall. None of them are lit. They don't seem to be terribly productive, and it's entirely possible they predate whatever protection this smoke is.
Does it look like there's oil inside?
I mean, it looks like they would work if you lit them.
Oh, well then we should grab one of those.
We should.
Can we grab it off the
Well,
wall?
they're like wall mounted.
Oh.
I mean, you could like
Sconce.
rip
Like them.
one off the
We
scotch.
sh-
You could like rip one down.
We should light them as we go.
Yes, light them as we go.
I do that. Do I need to explain all my several actions I have to do to
No,
light
I'm
one
sure
fire?
you are a pyromancer. I
Okay.
think you can light an oil lamp. I don't
Okay.
think we need to do anything for that.
I'm made of rocks. I just do this and then sparks shoot off me.
So here at this intersection, you can just light all the sconces at this intersection, just to have this one lit up.
Mm-hmm.
There would be kind of one a little bit inset. It would probably be like 4 or 5 feet back from the.
Yeah, I would also, if there's any back where we came from, just like a few steps back where we came from, I'd light those too, just to like kind of dictate where we've gone.
Yeah.
Just kind of by the first intersection. Or
Right.
the first
Like I would
tiny
like.
south hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this intersection, after lighting a couple of these lamps, you turn right, following the path and heading north down the hall. As you come by, you would reach more of these lamps. You're continuing to light lamps as you. Is that just as you're going? You're just
Right.
looking for lamps and lighting them.
Right.
Okay. Then you light a few more as you walk.
When we light those, does anything happen to the fog at all around, or it just still stays foggy and just a little bright?
Take more than a step back from the lamps, you can't even see them.
Same
anymore.
thing as like her thing. Okay.
They don't magically emanate through the smoke or anything. They appear, and they don't appear to be magical at all. They just look like mundane oil lamps.
Yeah.
And your magic arcane eye doesn't pick up anything either.
Can we see the roof, like the ceiling?
You cannot.
I have the ability to fly. So again, through several actions. So I would like to just see if I can just kind of.
Well, how tall
Touch
is
the ceiling.
MD
6'8".
6'8".
And Cammy's up there too.
Yeah, I was thinking with a cami on MD's shoulders, you could probably just barely see the ceiling
Okay.
because it's 15 feet up.
Cammy, or Adelmay.
Adelmay.
Sorry, I apologize. Can you
You're okay.
can you check if there's vents up there at all at any point? Like, just keep an eye out.
Definitely can't reach it, but
just keep an eye out if there's a vent up there that's pumping the smoke in.
Okay, I could do that. I can really just barely see it.
All right, just when you think about it, that'd be great. I think.
I don't have much else to do, so.
Okay.
You're doing a lot. You're lighting our way-ish.
Thanks. I am okay. I'm okay.
the going is incredibly slow. You light one lamp on the hallway, and then several paces later, feet, a dozen, maybe more down the hall, you light a second. You continue. You light a third. There's been no signs of any doors or anything leading into any other chambers of this area, but then again, there weren't on the floor above either. So there was, I think, literally one single door on the top. It was just a bunch of libraries separated by passages. But here, the walls are barren, save for the carvings. There's no collection. There's no books. There's nothing. Just stone wall by stone wall. You reach another intersection.
What was the name of this floor again? You said it, right? Like
It's
The
just some-
mystery.
It's just
Like one- the
it's
second
just a
one was the
maze.
magical?
It's just a maze.
It told you that the study rooms were up top. The second floor was the Arcana. The third, the Cipher Obscura. And the fourth was the Soul.
Is this the fourth or the third?
This is the third.
This is a Cipher Obscura.
You reach another intersection as you continue north down the hall. This one's not a four-way. You see the wall continue on your left, but it splits forward and to your right, east. As you come around that corner, Perceptions. Roll me again.
And the longer we go, Cammy feels like this mounting anxiety coming from MD.
Well, is something happening?
That is a 42. Roland El Caliente.
31. I'm also here.
Doing great.
I light fires.
Hey, you guys are what? You're 13, 31 is the level. Is the 13th level DC. That's like, you know, the number that you should be rolling. That's generally appropriate.
Some of us just don't have the 20/20 vision of a fox, I
He
guess.
is-
Some of us don't
I'm just-
take
Some of
something
you are a
high.
mushroom-infected statue that doesn't actually have
In your,
eyeballs. So, like,
in your defense, he is legendary in perception.
we're still somewhat unclear on how Prototype even sees. Like, it's.
I don't know how I'm feeling pain. I don't have nerve endings.
You do
That
now.
was a little weird for Britain too. Both prototypes have complained about that.
Okay, cool.
But you
Two
would hear as you come
prototypes.
around this corner, you've still kind of heard this distant squelching, just sort of echoing through the halls. It seems much, much closer at this intersection. As you come around to the opening, you can definitely hear that it's to the right hallway to the east.
The
And it
body
sounds
thing?
like it's coming closer.
Oh, I think it's noticing us.
Should
What's-
we just address it? It feels like running away from it will just cause more problems later.
From what I remember, the people upstairs telling us, their senses, like, they can feel vibrations in the ground or something.
So if we stop moving, will it go away?
Probably
but
not.
there's
I think it'll
nothing
just
you can
keep
do
coming
about
toward
that.
the last vibrations.
This
were.
place is too narrow. There's nothing. We just need to be ready for it for whenever it gets here. But I think we should still keep trying to figure out how to create more light or something as we're doing.
Okay.
But be ready.
Couldn't even see it to hit
I'd pull
it.
out my.
Do we
I was
keep-
like, be ready, and I pull out my new phaser pistol.
What the hell is that? Is that just a chunk of metal? What is that?
Shoots lasers from the future.
I do gotta hang out with you guys more. That's crazy.
we're
At
pretty.
this point,
We're pretty
you
good hang. I'll
hear-
tell you that.
It accelerates. All of you can hear it now. It is approaching quickly.
Is it fight time? I feel like it's fight time, right?
It's getting there.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
it's
need
coming in
everybody
quick.
to roll me some initiative.
I got too excited about the laser and I alerted it.
It's funny that
number?
fatigue doesn't give you a penalty to initiative.
No, it does not. It is kind of funny. It definitely was like the main thing that it did in first.
Wait,
edition,
I rolled, but
believe.
I think I can take either like.
You can roll, or you can take 10, or you
So
can
good at
roll for the 50-50, the 1 or the 19. Those are your three
I
options.
should have just
Mr.
taken 10 with my new
Chronomancer.
perception. No, I already rolled. So I'm gonna not cheat.
I
So
got
I'm gonna use my roll.
That's a 9. I rolled a 9.
Total?
No, there's no way I rolled a 9
It
total.
would be
Okay. I rolled the worst of that, so.
He's wait for him to be.
All
Good.
right, Reginald, what do you got?
29.
29. Oh,
4 plus
big
25.
dog. You used all your good perception.
I know.
MD.
I rolled a 9 on the die for a total of a 32.
All right, how about Prototype?
24.
Just quick.
I'm here.
Ilme.
7 on the die, 32.
What?
Edelme first.
She's so fast.
I've got like the thing that makes me better at initiative, and then I also get it from my eyes. I won.
I rolled a nat 20. So it's
Smiley face.
It's going up. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the one I was using.
Oh, he's not.
No, it's
Whoa.
not.
Hey
It's
guys,
a
I think I
skull.
see a big
It's not
smiley face.
happy.
Oh
That's
no!
not
Guys, I
happiness,
think
dude.
it's friendly flesh.
Can you describe the intersection again, by the way?
Yes, so you are at, again, for the same reason, this combat is going to remain theater of the mind here.
Good.
Because-
Everybody's in rage.
I can't show you a map. You are all together. You are all moving down this hallway in one unit. You are all adjacent to each other. You are moving towards this intersection. I would say the two of you in the front, Prototype and Reginald, have passed the corner. And MD with Cammy on your shoulders, you're just back behind. You hear this get closer, and you see another one of these strange, fleshy balls of eyes come